Yes, today on the African Culture Guide Show, I just want to say today we are sharing about something very important. We were sitting down sometimes back with my grandmother, and I was just, we just having this great conversation, grandmother, granddaughter kind of conversation, and it was actually very educative about something that we actually never thought about. Have you ever thought, like, who are the human blueprints? I don't know, for those who don't know what a blueprint is, for those who have, if you've seen, for those who don't know, yeah? So there are all these all these buildings that you see all around. Every building that you see, it has to come from somewhere, okay? So somewhere, meaning that you have to plan, the owner has to plan, or the person who wants to bring up the building has to plan, come up with a plan, and then draw, or, just go to some architecture person or person who can draw, put it on the paper. Well, then after putting on the paper, it has to go and be checked by the people, all these architectural engineers and all that. They have to check that the thing that you want to build is actually on point. So they have to go and get organized and just go around and just to be checked on it. Yeah. So after you go and for it to get checked, and then they can give you a go ahead, is a yes or nah, is a yeah or nay, if the building can go ahead and just be put up. Okay, so that is a blueprint, and the blueprint has to go through the architecture, or has to go through the engineer for it to be checked. Now let's go to the human blueprint. Let me tell you, Black people, we are the human blueprint. Like, we were just the original from the beginning. Like, our architecture, our engineer made sure that we are the original. How do I say it? How do I insist on it? It's just saying that being a human blueprint means that we are the original of everything every human being that we see. So let's go to the 3 or 4 generations back. And we were sitting with my grandmother, and we were talking about how they had to go through all these changes that we see. Now, changes in this way, that how much of it affect. She said something, she mentioned something about, can you imagine raising a lion cub and hoping that this lion cub, when it grows, it does not end up eating you? Lions are carnivores, right? They are carnivores, so they eat you up if they want to eat you up. Yeah. So imagine raising a child lion, a cub, yeah, a baby lion. That's what they call a cub. Imagine raising a cub, a lion cub, and hoping that one day does not eat you up. Why did she say that? Let's go back to the people who raised some races. All our African members went through the races, the slavery and all that. Through slavery, they had to go and feed and teach, all these kids, all these white kids. Because most of the parents of the white kids or other races where our Black people were put as slaves, their parents did not have time to eat. They were busy maybe meeting up with friends. They were busy meeting us up with, family members, or maybe church, or, gossiping, or whatever they used to do. But they never had time for the kids. They knew it's just to give birth, and let the slaves, the Black slaves, go ahead and just feed those kids, teach those kids, and teach them. May it be walking, may it be eating, may it be whatever. Even today, most of the things that we hear that most of the white people, when they are good, most of them, if you check their background, they were 100% raised by Black people, because it's only Black people who have great behaviors. Come on now, come on. Don't even try to argue with me. You are just the blueprint of everything, goodness, greatness. Look at the color, look at God. About that. Now, Before I get joined by one of the great choreographer here in Germany, one of the African best choreographer, her name is Hadassah. She'll be joining me in the next 2 minutes for our interview show, because I can't wait to just have more information about her. I'm just sharing the world the greatness of the African originality. Yes. Before she comes and join us, I just want to ask you one thing. Now, there's something that we always do, like reading the Bible. This guy just brought a Bible in our continent, right? They took the Bible, they brought us the Bible, then they took the land. And then they brought us the Bible where it is stated about, heaven is all good. It is a paradise. It has all greatness. However, I came to ask myself one day, after somebody asked me about why am I still in their continent, or what am I still doing in their country, I was like, you've been in our continent for over 400 years. I'm only here for like 4 days or 4 weeks, and you're already complaining about me in your continent. Yeah. So, and then it just reminded me, wait a minute, these people brought a Bible and saying that the heavens are good. It made me think twice about that. If heaven is really good, would they come and share that with us? Would they have given us that idea of how heaven good it is, or would they just have picked that chance and just go to that heaven and enjoy? That's something that I always ask myself. And then I'm just thinking, were they lying about heaven? Or does heaven even exist? It's only a question. And if it does exist, why did they not go themselves instead of coming and steal our land?